What is up, guys? It's Tom here and welcome to a brand new football talk video. And in this video we will talk about Steven Gerrard coming back to Liverpool, and he could be assistant manager to Jurgen Klopp, or he could coach one of the youth sides. So Jurgen Klopp himself said that Steven Gerrard is always welcome, and he's so welcome at Liverpool FC. These are the quotes from Jurgen Klopp, and he said that it would be absolutely no problem for Steven Gerrard to come back to Liverpool, and we will talk to each other about this, and everything that we talk about will stay in these talks. That is how I know Stevie, and that is how I am according to Jurgen Klopp. That's what he's saying, and nobody should be worried that we don't have space for Steven Gerrard. I don't think that he's talking about bringing Gerrard back as a player. I think he's talking about bringing Gerrard back to Liverpool FC in some coaching capacity. Steven Gerrard is already doing his coaching badges. What do you think about this? It would be just a dream scenario, and I know it's a quite sentimental thing to say from me, that I'm just dreaming about Steven Gerrard fulfilling his lifelong dream and lifting that Premier League title, even if he wasn't just an assistant manager and not a player. It would mean so much to him and to everybody who is supporting Liverpool FC. And Steven Gerrard just recently in an Instagram post said goodbye to the LA Galaxy. The season is almost finishing in the MLS. LA Galaxy are, I think, in the quarterfinals of the MLS Cup at the moment, or I mean the MLS playoffs. And Gerrard said, living in Los Angeles, playing for the great Galaxy supporters has been a privilege. You have made this place feel like home to me. This city and this club will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you. So that message actually feels like a goodbye message to the LA Galaxy fans, and I'm actually very encouraged by the quotes that came out from Jurgen Klopp recently, that Steven Gerrard is always so welcome at Liverpool FC. So what I think will happen is, after the MLS season is finished and after Gerrard officially ends his contract with the LA Galaxy, he will come back to Liverpool. And by the way, Steven Gerrard's fourth kid is on its way. Steven Gerrard's wife shared it, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, that they are expecting a fourth child, and I think Steven Gerrard wants to have a boy so badly, because he already has three girls, and I would just love it if the young Gerrard in like 20 years time would play for Liverpool. I mean, how awesome would that be? Let me know what you think about this. Just a dream scenario, and I think if he will be half as good as Steven Gerrard in his prime, then he has a place in the Liverpool team. So I'm really looking forward to that, maybe in the next 20 years, to see how that develops. But I think what will happen is, after Gerrard comes back, he will sit down with Jurgen Klopp. And by the way, Jurgen Klopp, when Gerrard had a break, he invited Gerrard to Liverpool training, and Gerrard, I saw some pictures of Gerrard training with the Liverpool team. So it looks like that Steven Gerrard and Jurgen Klopp get along really well, and Gerrard wanting to get into coaching and doing his coaching badges means that it would be just the perfect place for Gerrard to learn and to develop as a coach under Jurgen Klopp. And I'm sure that they will find a room, a place, a role in the Liverpool setup, in the Jurgen Klopp setup, for Steven Gerrard, either as a youth teams coach, or either as maybe an assistant manager, or a coach who can maybe teach some of the younger players, especially some of the younger midfielders, some very valuable things, because Steven Gerrard has this incredible experience, and he's actually one of the most successful, and definitely one of the best Liverpool players in the history of Liverpool FC. And Jurgen Klopp knows that, And I think if the likes of Grujic and Alexander-Arnold and Kevin Stewart and even Jordan Henderson can still learn from Steven Gerrard, Emre Can and other players, even if it was just training with Gerrard between games and Gerrard passing on their experience. I mean, imagine if Liverpool get to another cup final and Steven Gerrard could tell the young players how to prepare, how to bring their best performances in the cup finals, because Steven Gerrard was a specialist in that. He produced and performed in the biggest stages, in the biggest games, and I think he's the only player who scored in the League Cup final, in the FA Cup final, in the UEFA Cup final, now Europa League final, in the Champions League final, and basically all sorts of finals, Community Shield final as well. So yeah, let me know, what do you think about this? I'm actually very excited to see what happens. We don't know yet what kind of role Gerrard will have in the Liverpool setup, but I'm really excited to see Gerrard back in Liverpool and back at the club in some sort of capacity. So very excited about that. A new Liverpool Carryable episode is on its way, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you later. Goodbye.